Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi bersama Takwa Channel. Dan kali ini ada cuplikan bule cantik yang menceritakan perjalanan hijrahnya menjadi mualaf. Yuk kita simak bersama-sama.
Literally the only reason I'm making this video today is because of the amount of DMs and just questions I get on my Instagram. I kind of just wanted to sit and make a video about my journey. I'm making this video today just for one purpose. I honestly just wanted to talk about Islam, and I wanted to talk about my journey. But I've been getting questions from people as young as 15 and as old as 30 about Islam and why I'm gonna do my makeup while I talk about it, because I feel like it would just be kind of boring if I just sat here. So I already have my concealer on, but I'm gonna talk about my journey in my life. If you're not curious about it, then you don't have to watch this video. It's gonna be boring to you. I'm just making this video solely because I've got so many people that are really, really curious about this and about my life for some reason, and they just want to know more. Maybe there's a little girl that's going through YouTube and it's 5 in the morning and she's researching every single religion on earth, and she comes across this video and she learns something. That's kind of the whole point of me making this video, because I was her. I stayed up until 5 a.m. for 6 months looking at people's revert videos, watching videos about Islam, and subhanAllah, it really comes full circle. Perfect. I just want it to feel really chill and we can just talk it out, So I'm gonna start my makeup, and I'm obsessed with him. He's the sweetest cat ever. He just sleeps all day, literally all day. And at night he plays, but I just day. If anybody doesn't know, I pray 5 times a day as a Muslim, and I love praying actually. Once you get into a habit of it, it's kind of just meditating. It's so calming and it feels so good after. I don't know. It's the most important thing that I do during the day, and it just has the most importance. Even if I'm in a class, I pause my class to go make wudu and pray. Also, if I use any Arabic words during this video, I will only use Arabic words if they have to do with Islam. I'm really not going to say Arabic words that aren't part of the Islamic language, because I don't know Arabic. I speak fluent English, French, and Spanish, but I don't know Arabic yet. Inshallah, one day I will speak fluent and understand. I'll put the definition of it on the screen just so it makes more sense. So inshallah, you guys will understand what I'm saying. It has a little puff at the end, and I put it all over my face in the areas that need help, because I have so many acne scars, it's not even funny. I couldn't. No, I'm just gonna show them to you. Why not? My skin is a lot better though. It used to be so much worse, and I've been using CeraVe products, and literally it's so much better. So thanks to them. I was watching TikToks and I came across makeup by HIDUP. I used to have cystic acne on my chin. I would get it near my nose, and I just have so many scars that I'm trying to heal my skin now. So it's been working for me. If you don't even care about what I'm going to talk about in today's video, honestly just exit. I don't need every day, just from random people. And yeah, I'm not perfect. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. I have tattoos exist. Everyone is unique in their own way, and everyone devotes their time to their God. their own way, and I just, like I said, my DMs are always open. Literally, I'm gonna put my Instagram in the description so you guys can like. 4 or 5 months ago, I've gotten like, I'm not popular, I'm just saying I got like probably around 20 DMs like just in that period of time from people, but enough, etc., etc. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to talk about, like, I'm not going to be comparing different religions in this video because that's not what I'm here to do. Bashing different religions on this video. It's not about that for me, it's literally just about, like, telling you about my life, and that's it. So if the quality sucks, it's because I'm filming this on my phone. You can hear the trees and the birds in the background, so I'm sorry about that, but we can't have it all, right? I'm taking the first year course in university. I am in second year university currently, and I'm studying global and international officer. So that's kind of my background. That's what I want to do with my life. Yeah. So let me start off with baptism. It's that same thing, but for Islam. So my story starts probably like a year and a half ago to a year ago when I started getting interested They already know who they are. Mel and Zara, my loves of my life. Every time we would talk about Islam, we would talk about life, especially specifically religion, and it's kind of crazy looking back how many things they taught. And like finding out new things for myself, or like, you know, just like growing my brain a bit, you know, because I was not very educated, to be completely honest. I didn't know anything about other religions. Having those two girls at work, literally, like, I was so excited to go in for my shift because I knew they would be there and I knew what we would talk about. So it just felt so good, like learning from such educated honestly, like, changed my view of religion in general, like, so yeah, I'm just really thankful for them. Like, they have helped me so much. So like I said, I would show up at work and we would just spend the entire shift talking, and that's kind of like where it started. Keep in mind, when I'm mentioning like my life before Islam, I wasn't Muslim at that point, so I was dating people, I was going clubbing, I was drinking, partying, etc. And I thought I was happy. Literally every Friday, like a clock, literally like clockwork. I would wake up, go to the club, wake up the next morning, you know, throw up, be and it just wasn't fun. Like, And I say this because, like, for me, it wasn't fun. And I'm not judging or blaming. Talking about, what led me to Islam, like, I just have to be honest, and it didn't make me happy. So that's why if I say something like that, I'm not judging anybody. I'm literally just like, I became friends with some really, really ugly people, like ugly on the inside, not the outside. Some of them ended up going to jail. It was just messy. It was really messy. Like, I did not have a good life before I was introduced to Islam. Bro, like, I can't even like explain it because it's too much. But I was just not happy, and I thought I was, which was crazy because now seeing how happy I am and knowing what I know now, it's like, why did I even bother with these people? Like, they were subsequently ruining my life without even knowing it, and I was allowing them to. So flash forward after the whole like clubbing, dating over it, like, I realized they weren't for me, and that's okay. That's completely fine. But they helped introduce me more towards it as well, because I saw them as Muslims, and I went home and I like researched and I educated myself, and I did everything because I saw them Muslims at school than usual. Like, I used to go to Catholic schools like my whole my childhood. Did our Father prayer, and it was just like, astaghfirullah, it was just the same thing over and over again. It was like a cycle. And I was happy going to church is because I wanted so badly to believe in something, and I didn't care what it was. Like, at the point, I was just like so done with life. I was like, I need for everything, and everything happens for a reason. So with that belief in my head, I'm like, okay, I need to believe in something, and there's nothing here that is showing me what's truthful. Experience, and like, not bashing anybody else's religion, but it wasn't for me. If anybody from Trinity is watching this video, bruh, after Father Steve happened, figures, all of these people that were supposed to be role models were literally becoming like monsters, and I just saw the Catholic religion as a business. They used it to fix up the church. They kind of just took your money and, you left. And then I heard about Father Steve, and I was like, God damn, what do I do now? What can I believe in? Because this obviously is not the right thing. Islam, but everyone was telling me that it was such a bad religion and that it was, you know, like, that it was a terrorist religion, so it was pushing me and everything, astaghfirullah, like all that happened. And I wouldn't say there was one thing like in particular that guided me to follow Islam. Let me see if these are gonna look cute. Hold on. No. From the daycare that I worked at, the people that I dated, even just clubbing and stuff, like once you're at such a low point, it's like you're so motivated to just research things that are going to make you happier and make your life better. Because I can't even explain to you how happy I am now. And it's crazy, people can just notice it, like when they talk to me or when they see me, they're like, wow, you just look genuine. All the time. There was this little 15-year-old boy from, I want to say Russia. He DM'd me. Very, very Christian. What do I do? How do I tell them? You know, like, how do I go about this? Do I just tell them straight up, like, look, I believe in this, I'm Muslim? Or do I kind of, like, slowly get them, like, warmed up to it? And honestly, my answer to him was coming to me and, like, asking these questions because I want to help, you know, like, he has such a beautiful heart and is so innocent, and I just love that he cared so much to huge change in your life. You have to respect them as well, and respect goes both ways, right? With that being said, my parents were it was kind of like I was very standing firm on my beliefs and said, yes, this is what I believe in and this is what I'm going to do. And I didn't get the like pointing out all the negatives, and I just said, look, you know what? As long as I'm not hurting anybody, as long as this isn't detrimental to our family, then I'm going to do it, you know? So if it makes me happy, I will go through with it. And we will all learn as the time goes by that I'm still the exact same person that I've always been. I want to vocally devote my life to my God because it makes sense to me. Another like kind of question I get in terms of Islam is hijab. To me, it was just so easy, and I know, like, for a lot of girls, it's not easy, and a lot of girls just think, oh, I'm wearing a hijab because why am I as a way to, like, literally have people look at you for your personality and not just your body. And like, it's 2020. Feel beautiful on the inside, not because other people are telling you that by wearing this you'll feel beautiful, etc. I started wearing hijab like literally fourth, I think it was, that night actually. I was literally like on the bathroom floor and I was like, you know what, I'm alone, I'm going to help or revert team or something like that, and they helped me through the whole process. Like, mashallah, like they literally helped me through the whole thing. Such a sweet lady. And she basically recited the shahada, which is you say that as you want, like, you know, you say that when you convert, but you actually say that when you're making the that's kind of like what you say to convert, and you actually say that during prayer as well. It's kind of just like a seal of your faith to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Something came over me and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I feel so like full, if that makes sense. To be honest, started praying 5 times a day and learning how to pray properly, because when I started praying I wasn't doing it properly. I was just praying in English and I was just like on the so like that was kind of part of it. Like, I didn't know what to say, I didn't know the right words to say, but I could still feel like he was accepting my prayers because I was in you're a believer and you're scared to pray. There's so many tools and resources on YouTube especially, but if it's like your first night praying and you don't know what to stop caring about what people think. People are gonna think whatever they want to, no matter what. Literally, you could like stop. I could stop caring, do exactly what you want to do, and the right people will follow you no matter what you do. The wrong people, you didn't need them anyways. They were literally a waste of your time, so there's no reason that you need to keep them in your life. Like, literally, they're not worth it. I just want to see like a full video in terms of like hijab and like the journey and in this video. For anybody who does care, for anybody that like went on my Instagram, saw the link, and it's all the proof that I have. It's knowing that literally the Quran was the science that scientists didn't even know about. Like, all of these people thinking that scientists knew about, like, the like space exploration and all this stuff. The 1400 years ago, and that's just the truth. Like, to me, there was nothing that doubted me, and there is still that I made this decision, and I wanted to make this video. Hopefully, inshallah, it helps somebody, like one person, to feel like, you know, like I'm not alone. Like, I come from Canada, I live in the capital of Canada, I'm 19 years old, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I had a bad past, like, I had a completely different life than I do. And like 100% I'll do that, you know. There's like no doubt in my mind. Obviously I might have like missed a few things in this video, so if you're genuinely curious about anything else, if it's that you have, you can always DM me and ask any questions you need.
Masya Allah, tabarakallah, sangat luar biasa sekali ya. Dan kali ini benar-benar sangat unik. Semoga bisa menjadi inspirasi bagi kita yang telah lahir sebagai Muslim. Terima kasih menonton, semoga bermanfaat dan sampai jumpa kembali di postingan berikutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.